flexing. Following the kid like why you keep asking same question.
Grizzly going crazy, nigga.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? I remember going to school, never had the latest shoes. You was raised to make it cool, I was raised to make a move. We was playing with different bags, so I kept getting shitted on. It was motivation, telling myself stay patient. Package touchdown, gotta relocate it. If that body got took down, guess it was donated. Plug ain't from round town, but we both native. Yeah, sliding with my body, I got a Joe waiting. Can't let these hoes spend the night, ain't got no home training. Heard your damn mixtape, gave it a low rating. Yeah, streets reply, I look right in a Mercedes. Creep at night, the city lights going brave. She popping it like that is meant for, can be no road and extendo. Bitch, I put me in the friend zone till she see me in the end zone. Hoes calling from other zip code, trapping hard, I need a flip on this, the new pack, the last one, bingo. Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Stepping out cool, rock and roll my watch and shoes. They scream wave, ain't bring a pool. Mainstream think they scream my moves. Jack hit me up like gotta leave round 2. Know what's going on, man, you need it come through. I'm the neighborhood superintendent. Dogs in the den, got the cushion in the kitchen. Look here, baby, I'm on real time. Needle in a haystack, but still shine. Wave guard, grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait for it. Grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait. Tell them roller coaster motor. Don't even post it. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. Son. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas know Pseudo who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas know Pseudo who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She'll be bad like in no time. Hit her seat like it's go time. My bitches in the game like the old line. Hey, and when I come down, you get no shine. Scissors on the backseat like a little kid. Tub been gone for a little minute. Ain't back and forth, I just post a pic with a bankroll, pounds in the mix. I can't parking like pimp. Hey, serving coffee shop him. Hey, got you walking around still. Hey, I'll let cash on him. Then put a bag on the cracker, but you put a bag on him. Hey, for black on black violence. Hey, let's go smash on them. I just paid my rent late on the block near Kimbe. Chopper got a little shake, hit the jerk like Ben J. Money calling me today, I'ma pick up every time. Bro just brought a whole bottle, gon' distribute every line. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like a airline. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like an airline. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas know Pseudo who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas know Pseudo who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free, all my bodies upstate. Screaming free, all my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Gotta get up and get up and get up and get it. You working that job, but you stuck in the trenches. Cash to be made, so who out here tripping? My cellular phone got a damn chip in it. Wake up, sign for 30 balls. Still in the truck with dirty clothes. You can be different, work my phones. You can be dead and work alone. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. You niggas be trolling, licking on my lips, biting down, bitch, I'm rolling. Square ass body walked up like with my hoe in the street shit, keep it real without a trophy. Baby, what's the weather like? Wavy, get the better price. Ice on my left and right wrist, burning megabytes. Rolling up megahertz, feeling like gelling hurts. Nigga, what's your nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Better find some. Nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Look me in my eyes, Charlie. Look me in my eyes. Can you see my vision? Can you? Hey, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Best gas on the north side, tell me what you need. Only sell cat if you sellin' it for me. Plants ain't ready, I'ma sell them in the spring. 36 bitches, gotta tell them when to leave. Ran up a check, gotta put this in the house. Talking too much, baby, put this in your mouth. Pancakes and eggs, I'm just cooking what I bought. Schedule kinda full, gotta book me when I'm out. Had to tell my dog that his name getting hot. Every kind of tool like a maintenance shop. Hook back some bread for the same little spot. 409 miss me so the game still rock. Shit, wait. For me, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Unc say, get a Christian girl, y'all. Oh, man, Unc. Peace. God damn, let me get myself together. Peace. God damn it. It's going down. Man, hey, shots have been fired. Like, share, and subscribe to the show. First of all, thank everybody for tapping in. Appreciate everybody for tapping in the last show. I'm gonna say, get you a Christian girl, y'all. Yeah, man. We definitely got some incredible topics. I sent this link out to a lot of the OGs. I sent this link out, and I'm sending it out some more. We gotta discuss what's brewing in the streets right now. There's something brewing in the streets, and we definitely gotta discuss it. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be discussed. You know what I'm saying? It's something brewing in the streets right now. Something brewing in the streets. Yeah, you can't act like it's not brewing in the streets. It's definitely brewing in the streets. We gonna discuss it. We gonna get to the bottom of it. Get your blunts. You know what I'm saying? Get your blunts. Get your drink. Get your blunts and your drink. Get everything you need for the next 5 hours.
everything you need for the next 5 hours. I'm taking you niggas into Monday. You know what I'm saying? Powerful Bills only motherfucking takeover. This is the powerful Bills only. Oh shit, hold up. I ain't do my presets. Hold up, let me get my presets right. Hey, we about to have a great show. Man, hey, when I say this show about to be so motherfucking entertaining, like, share, and subscribe, get it out to the people. We about to bust down this knowledge. And all my uncles, I need all y'all on the panel. All my uncles, I need all y'all on the panel. We need all the uncles on the panel to get a insight, to get a informaties. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got my boy Martin. Hey, Martin, man, nigga, you don't even know how happy it feel to talk to you. You don't even understand, Martin. Like, nigga, I be following you on Instagram. You don't know how happy it is to talk to you, nigga. Good to see you. Yo, Mike muted. I can't hear you. Yo, Mike muted.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Hey, at all times, you feel me? We just need the homies. You feel me? We
Yep.
just need the homies. We need a ear. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker to just listen and not talk.
Facts. Facts.
But yeah, hey, we got some popping shit going on today, Martin, and I definitely want to get your insight on this opinion because your opinion is much needed for this situation.
All right.
All right, so you is a Israelite. I mean, my bad. You is a Hebrew.
Hebrew. Yeah.
You a Hebrew. So you definitely got to give me your opinion on what I'm about to show you in a minute. Let me
All
see
right.
if I can- Woo. Hallelujah. Allah Akbar. Salam alaikum. Let me send a link out to the gang. And you was when I was coming up with this show, I was like, yo, I need to get Martin and Angel up in here because they gonna be dying. They gonna be laughing out of control. All right, let me send a link out to 5 more people. I'm just getting this link up out of here. All right, 2 more people. You know what? I'm gonna send the link to gang. So we can
Yeah. So what were you gonna show me, bro?
I'm about to show you right now. I'm just getting the link out to everybody so they can have it.
All right. Yeah, I know. I got on because you sent me the link on my messenger.
Yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. All right, so basically what's going on is Martin, you got a brother calling out another brother in the community for scamming.
Okay.
So we're gonna get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the people's input on this situation because it's definitely a big situation, and it's definitely something we need to get a hold on before it get a little too crazy. And
All right.
having you here as a neutral party, you don't know none of these guys like that. I definitely want to get your opinion.
All right.
All right, so let's get to let me share my screen. Let's get to the bottom. Like, share, and subscribe. Roll up, get your drink up. It's going down. Okay, two. Let me see.
My glasses.
Let me see real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, Uncle West, Uncle Bobby Banger. 2 days ago, Uncle West called. This is what he wrote on Facebook. So you have the original post is Ron Shields, aka Divine Prospect. So you have two people in this movie. You got Uncle West, Bobby Banger, Pseudo Killas, and you got Divine Prospect from the I can't think of his gang name. I'm gonna find it out. I can't think of it. I'm gonna find it in a minute. But Divine Prospect, May 19th. Now this is up. I guess he seen this 2 days ago, but he responded 2 days ago. The post is from May 19th. The post says, peace and shalom family. As discussed in our live stream, we have the Silver Scroll Blessing Pendant available for purchase. Now, he's selling something called the Silver Scroll. Now, this is what it says. It says, oh, so we got Pseudo Killas versus Kingdom Harbinger Ministries. So Divine Prospects is from Kingdom Harbinger Ministries. Uncle West is from Pseudo Killas. Now, this is the Silver Scroll Blessing Pendant. It's a number 624 to 26, a replica of an ancient pre-exilic Israelite talisman found at Ketef Hinnom, just outside of Jerusalem. Available now while supplies last. Click the link in the description to purchase. So
Yeah, he got a copy. It's like a copy of something that's like ancient, but you know, they make copies of everything nowadays. You know what I mean?
okay. So basically, that's what he doing. He's selling
A replica.
a replica Silver Scroll blessing
Yeah,
pendant.
yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this, Martin. What do blessing pendants do?
Blessing pendants, that's like idols, right? Like the Catholics, they put the pendant on their neck. You know, they ask their priest to put a blessing on it, and then they walk around it like it's like some magic that's gonna help them like in their daily life.
Okay, this so you saying this idol worship.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
All right, so
But as
what is
far as the copy of the Silver Scroll, I don't think they're worshiping that thing. They just, it's like me. I got the Dead Sea Scrolls. You know what I mean?
but you ain't got it around your neck.
Nah, but I ain't got it around my neck. I read them.
All right, so let
This
me
guy made it so he could put it around his neck.
yeah, this a necklace piece.
Oh wow, wow,
It's a
wow! I never
pendant.
seen nothing like that.
It's a blessing pendant. It's like
All right.
it's like having a cross.
Yeah. I see what you talk about.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what is a Silver Scroll?
I believe the Silver Scrolls were found. They might be part of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Let me Google it so I could get what exactly the Silver Scrolls are. You know what I mean?
All right.
So I'm gonna look it up right now. What are the Silver Scrolls?
All right.
What are the Silver
What are
Scrolls?
these Silver Scrolls that Uncle Divine Prospect is selling?
It says the Ketef Hinnom Silver Scrolls, also known as the Ketef Hinnom inscriptions, are two small silver amulets containing inscribed Hebrew text. Discovered in a tomb near Jerusalem in 1979, they are among the oldest surviving biblical texts, dating back to the 6th century BC. These scrolls predate the famous Dead Sea Scrolls by approximately 500 years.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So you got two black men. You got two black men. One of the black men is accusing the other black man of scamming. And
Really?
Yes, and
What? How did he scam him?
he's accusing. Okay, so Unc West, aka Bobby Banger, he is accusing Divine Prospect of scamming by selling that Silver Scroll blessing pendant.
So because he's selling a replica of the Silver Scrolls, he's accusing him of what exactly?
Scamming.
Scamming. Nah, I don't know. I don't see how he's scamming. He's just trying to make some money. I'm sure if you had a copying machine and you could like make a quick buck, anybody would do it. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this: are black people Israelites?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say all black people would be Israelites. I couldn't say that. You know, I couldn't say that because of the fact that the first black man, according to the Torah, was Ham, who was known as Kam. He would be the progenitor of the Africans and the black nations of people, such as the Egyptians and the Ethiopians. You know what I mean? So the Ethiopians were known as the Nubians. They were black African people. You know what I mean? And the the Egyptians considered themselves black people also. You know what I mean? So all the way from the top of Northeast Africa, all the way to South
Well, let
Africa,
me
you
ask
know,
you
would
this.
be all the land of Ham.
So let me ask you this: if a black person that you just could say it would be considered a Hamite, if a Hamite is selling Israelite jewelry, is that scamming?
Nah, they've been doing that. They've been doing that since like since ancient times.
Okay,
Even the descendants of Ham, who were known as the Canaanites, they were known as the merchants. So they used to sell stuff from over here and sell it over there, and travel, take the stuff over here and sell it over there. You know, all the merchandise. They had all the
okay, so
merchandise.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this: would it be scamming if the Hamite is selling Israelite jewelry, saying that it could bless you?
Yeah, that's a scam right there. Of course. Of course that's a scam. Because, you know, like, only Yahweh could bless you. So if you're over there putting some power into some stone or some rock and saying, yeah, this got power, it's gonna bless you. This is gonna bring you some good. That's like a scam.
Mm. All right, so let's get to the comments. Let's get to the comments. Oh, I
But
didn't even read the
But
post.
as far as could some blacks be Hebrews, yeah, it says that a lot of the Hebrews mixed with all the other nations. So you know you're gonna have some Hebrews that are gonna be all different colors. It
All
actually
right,
says in the Torah, it
all
says
right, hold on. You good, you good. Relax,
all
you
right,
good. All right, so it says this is the claim. Divine suspect scamming African Americans as if they were real ancient Hebrews are selling them silver scroll blessing pendants. Save y'all money. No blessings coming from the Middle East. And for the record, red algae doesn't. All right, so that's basically what he was saying. No blessing coming from the Middle East. African Americans save your money. How you feel about this post right here?
hey, there's a time where money is scarce. You know, don't be spending your money foolishly. You know what I mean? Eggs cost like $9. You know what I mean? Save your money. I wouldn't be going out buying no replicas right now.
Mm, okay, okay. Let's get to the comments, man. The comments put the whole picture together, man. Let's get to the comments. You know, you one of the real ones, so we gotta get your opinion. All right. Uncle says a piece of steel blessed magically enchanted. Fairy tales and La La Land. Dr. B.B. Wright says this probably the crowd that followed Dr. Yaqui, Tiffany L. Oh, let me get the Ron Shields comment. He says, here come West out the blue. So this is Divine Prospect. This the dude that's being called a scammer.
Okay.
All right, so he says, here come West out the blue looking for new content instead of focus on creating his own. How you come out the woodwork with this? You got my number. Plus, we in the same city. We could have discussed this first. How am I scamming by selling something that people are actually able to buy and understand the significance of? Your name is and you ain't even from the ancient Kemetic peoples. But I'm not saying anything about that. All right. So that is what the accusee is saying. That is what the defendant is saying in this case.
There's just too much self-hate. That's just self-hate.
Say it again. What you mean?
That's self-hate. They're hating on each other. They both black men. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're just hating on each other. Too much self-hate. He's hating on. He's watching another man's pocket. You got Unk over there trying to like sabotage the other dude for making a quick buck. You know what I mean?
Okay. And so you have Tiffany French right here. Oh, hold on, let me bring Uncle Ratchet back in. I got to get Uncle Ratchet's opinion on this. Okay, Uncle Ratchet. Uncle Ratchet, you there?
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's the question you asked me, brother? How you doing today, Super Wavy, man?
And good afternoon. So what have you seen so far?
Well, I watched a little bit of Garfield show today. Uncle was on there explaining the same thing.
Hold on. I don't want you to give me an outside opinion. I'm talking about from this show,
Okay.
so I can know what to ask. From this show right here, what have you seen so far?
Okay, read the email. I said read the email that I'm trying to get on. And I'm going in and out. But you read the messages, the Facebook message post. That's what I meant with it.
So you seen what Unc said, and then you seen what Divine Prospect replied and said?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say.
Okay, so how you feel about that?
So, man, I don't know, man. You know how Unc get down, bro. You know how Unc get down. He called him out on the claim. And it's really about we really ancestors of the ancient Hebrew Israelites. And he been trying to get Divine Prospect to go down that conversation with him. And he tried to sell a product like we are the people. So I think he identity theft right now.
Is Divine Prospect scamming?
He identity theft. He tried to sell something that said we are the people, just like the Abos and shit.
All right, so, it's cool to sell something. You know, we out Chinese people sell African wear all the time. But when you selling something as a blessing pendant, you supposedly gonna get blessed for buying this or wearing this. Is that scamming?
Oh no, that ain't scamming.
Okay.
But what the scary part is say we get a blessing from our ancestors of ancient Hebrew.
I mean, a blessing pendant.
You know, once you put our ancestors,
you wear a blessing pendant because you want to get blessed and you wearing this thinking your blessings gonna come from this.
Yeah, for your ancestors.
Not so much from your ancestors, but from this silver scroll.
Now he said ancestors on the on the stage, bro.
Nah.
A divine
I'm speaking
process.
about the product, brother. I'm speaking about the product. So you buy, you wear.
I'm talking about the ancestry
Hold up,
part.
hold up,
Hey, hold
hold
on.
up. You wear a blessing pendant because you assuming when you wear this, you gonna get blessed. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
So,
It's a blessing pendant.
so is that,
I like that.
and this is it's not it's not a blessing pendant of your ancestors. It's a blessing pendant of the silver scroll found 500 years before the Dead Sea Scrolls.
And now he connected it. And when he was trying to sell it, he was connected it to your ancestors.
I gotta go back. Let me look at the post.
Yeah, yeah. You appealing to emotion to sell something.
Nah, it don't. Hey, look, it don't say nothing about ancestors. Let me show you. Ankh said ancestors. I'm speaking about the product right now.
Oh, Ankh is the one that's saying that the ancestors are gonna help you. I thought that was the other dude that was selling it. That was his.
Nah, Ankh said, not if you African American, your ancestors don't come from the Middle East. That's basically what Uncle said.
Okay. Okay.
But he said he watched Garfield's show earlier. I ain't even check out Garfield's show earlier. All right, so let's get to the comments, Martin. Let's break down these comments because it get better. All right. So this is the sales pitch right here. A replica of an ancient pre-exilic Israelite talisman found at Ketef Hinnom, just outside of Jerusalem. It don't say nothing about ancestors. It don't say nothing about that. You wearing this because of the silver scroll, not because of your goddamn ancestors.
All right.
Let's be clear. Unc said ancestors because he wanted to distinguish that we are not those people. All right, so let's get to it.
All right.
All right. So we got sister. So we already got what Uncle said. We already got what Divine Prospect said. Now this is a lady by the name of Tiffany L. French. Aunt Tiffany. She says, replying to Unc, you were selling shoes with African logos on it, but possibly made in China. Just saying.
Okay.
So, how you feel about that, Martin?
He's saying basically, you wearing African logos, but that shit's made in like in China or something. You know what I mean? So you're not supporting your own people. She got a point right there. She right.
Okay. All right, let's get to
But I think Ankh is also, he's right. He's trying to wake his people up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Now let's get to Adrian Padilla. He says, it's funny because blessing pendants are trinkets of symbolism. I think Ankh is forcing it to be a talisman, which is falsely claimed to hold magical power. Hopefully, Ron's sales increase from the promotion, but even Ron fails to see the promotion Ankh has given him and respond with comments about pronouncing words. All right, so we got JJ7000. He says, you not ready for divine prospect. All right, we have Gideon. He says, hold up, Unc. Gideon says, hold up, Unc. All right, let me get that comment. Uncle Shaka in the building. Gideon says, hold up, Unc. Wasn't you selling Alibaba Air Max. Hey yo,
Hey, yo.
Hey yo, this the second time. This the second time we got a shoe comment. This the second time, Martin, we got a shoe comment. First it was wasn't you selling Pan-African shoes from possibly made in
Shit. He's bootlegging. He
Martin,
bootleg.
wow.
Ankh is bootlegging shoes.
Nah. I think we don't know what the shoes made from. I think they just these are claims. They firing back. Shots is getting fired back and
Shots
forth.
fired.
Right. Shots is getting hot. You feel me? It's getting hot. All right, so now I'm gonna finish this comment. It says, "Hold up, Uncle West. Wasn't you selling Alibaba Air Max? What benefit was those?" Me pointing at him and saying, "What are those? You don't even believe in the RBG. So not only you selling sub-adequate shoes, you grifting off Pan-Africanism. To say you a scientist, those shoes you selling won't hold up to any scientific testing." You heard that, Martin?
I heard that.
Probably
cracking
paid
jokes.
like 1,000 for 10K pair. Man, knock it off. Pun intended. And as far as Divine's merchandise, we as Africans have used pendants, talisman since Jerusalem to West Africa. Some good, some bad, and it's documented. So please stay out of our culture and go read a scientific journal before it changed. Damn.
Damn.
Damn, that was divine prospect is Gideon is wild with that one. Gideon said you don't even believe in RBG. So not only you selling sub-adequate shoes, you grifting out Pan-African. To say you a scientist, those shoes you selling won't hold up to any scientific testing. Man, that's diabolical right there.
Diabolical.
That's diabolical right there. All right, Mika says, just set up a debate. A lot of crying and shots firing. All right, Brian tells the GED scientist, the self-proclaimed standard in the community, expert in many fields, the only source reader that reads the source correctly. Let's give a standing ovation. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so let's get back to Divine Prospect, because Divine Prospect, he did respond, remember? And responded to Divine Prospect. So let's see. Okay. Unc says, okay, Unc says, Divine Prospect, I agree. I'm not from Egypt, and I've never claimed that. But on the other hand, at this point, Dr. Ron, after years of conversation on all types of subjects, you're scamming our intellectual property between our ears. West Africans are not and never been related to Palestinians. This conversation has always been on the docket and it never left. I'm gonna pick it up whenever I feel like it because I'm my brother's keeper. And yes, we in the same city. Enjoy your evening, sir. All right, so Martin, you remember when Divine Prospect was like, nigga, you got my number. You could have called me.
Yeah, he could have called me.
How you feel about
what? As far as I would like to respond to what that what that person just said, that the West Africans were never related to the Arabs. But it says in the Torah, it says that Abraham was given by his wife. His wife gave Abraham, her husband, her maidservant, and her maidservant was an Egyptian. She was from Mitzrayim, so that is Egyptian, that's African. So by that person saying that they were never related, that's going against what it says in the Torah, because Abraham's first son, his name was Ishmael, and Ishmael's mother was an Egyptian maidservant. She was Egyptian. She was North African.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why a lot of them Arabs, you see, they got that their hair is a little more nappier, than a regular Hebrew's hair, who's got like the goat's hair. You know what I mean? Like I said, David had goat's hair.
Okay.
And the hair on a goat is a little different. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me see. Let me see the rest of the conversation. Jalen was good. Okay, so Divine Prospect says, let me see. Oh, I gotta share my screen. I'm tripping. All right, so back to Miss Tiffany comment. Miss Tiffany says, you were selling shoes with African logos on it, but possibly made in China.
You know what? Look, I'm tired of these, bro. Like, I'm tired, I'm tired of this shit.
They could have been made in Unc's basement, wherever he was making them.
All right, look. All right, now look. This is a cold part, gang. So Unc is accusing Divine Prospect of scamming for selling Silver Scroll blessing pendants. Now he made it. He said you scamming Divine Prospect, like, nigga, you got my number. You could have called me. We in the same city. Why you putting this on Facebook if this how you really feel? Unc is like, nigga, I've been said we not Palestinians. I can talk about it whenever I want to. We do live in the same city. Have a good day. Now, to Tiffany's comment, this is what Divine Prospect, not pay attention to this right here. Divine Prospect says, and you know what's ironic, sis? I bought 3 pair from him to show love and support. I still got them and the receipts. He's the type of black person you have to stay away from. You would support him, then years later he would stab you in the back. God damn! Shots fired!
That sound like the 50 Cent song. If I can't get money with you, then fuck you.
Shots fired! God damn, that was diabolical right there. That was so. I mean, I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, I feel sorry for Divine Prospect for even buying them shoes. Damn. All right. Ace Joni says, facts. He's been bootlegging those Air Unks that are made in China for years now. And
now I want to see the sneakers. Yo, show the sneakers. Show the sneakers.
He's talking about how China is moving in on Africa and trying to make them slaves and second-class citizens.
Yo, Wavy, I want to see the Air Unks.
You
got it? Any pictures of the Air Unks?
You want to see the Air Unks, man?
I want to see them.
I gotta go down. All right, let me try to find them. Shit. All right, let me try to find them. All right, this is Uncle Bobby's website. Now, all right, here we go. So, hey, everybody support Uncle Bobby. Name of his website is called Abjuware. Abjuware, that's the name of his website.
Okay.
So he got you see the Egyptian, you got the Egyptian hieroglyphs right there. You got 10,000 BCE. Okay. Black love is impressive. Black rodeo, pseudo killers, community of skeptics, black cowboy. Okay. Got some dope stuff. Decorated pseudo killer. Okay. Got the Malcolm X t-shirt. Got the Sinetta t-shirt. Okay. Okay.
Okay. He got a Sinetta t-shirt on there.
We got a Sinetta t-shirt on there, man. They in business.
All right.
All right, so let's keep going. Got a no pseudos allowed. Got a pseudo killer. No religion. Okay. Okay. Got the pseudo killer tank top, long sleeve. RBA. What RBA stand for? Real black atheist, but he got like the RBG, red, black, and green Africa playing off. Okay. Got a pink Sinetta hoodie. Okay. Last page. Speaking lecture $400. So Uncle will come give you a lecture for $400. But the shoes is not on here. Let me go to the. All right, so Unc is not selling the shoes anymore.
You took them off the website.
They not on the website. All right, so I'm gonna go to Abjuware shoes on Google. Okay, let me see. Cause my boy Martin. Okay, here they go. Martin say he want to see the Air Unks,
The Air Unks.
the Air Bobby Bangers. All right, so here go the Air Gucci's right here. I mean the Gucci Unks right here.
The Gucci Unks. Oh shit.
Oh shit, that's like now these are like the
Skin.
Amari Gator. These are Amari Gator Bobbies. These the Bobby Mari Gators.
Nice.
Would you buy these shoes from 10 years ago, Martin?
Maybe to show support. If he was my boy like that.
Right. All right, let's see what the other shoe. Okay, we got some some Gucci Unks.
The back looked like the LeBron James logo.
I don't do them like that, man. I think that's Egyptian.
All right.
Would you buy these though, Martin?
Nah, I can't say I would.
You wouldn't buy
all my shoes are like Ralph Lauren polo and shit.
You wouldn't buy the Uncle West Gucci's?
Nah, not the Fuchis.
Ah, damn.
The fake Gucci's.
What about the white ones? Would you buy the Uncle West Gucci whites?
Yo, those look nicer than the other ones, right?
You can wear these to court.
Nah. Fuck. Nah, I can't say I'm wearing those to court.
Would you spend $200 on these?
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't spend 200 on those.
Okay, how much would you spend on these?
$25.
Come on, Martin.
25.
Damn. All right, so let's see. We looking for the Air Unks.
Oh, those weren't them? I thought those Gucci's were the Air Unks.
Nah, he had flavors. He had different type of shit.
All right.
Yeah, he had flavors. I gotta find the Air Unks. All right, here they go. I got them. Hold on. I got to show you the other pack. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh no. We got Van Unks. We got Timber Unks. Yo, we got some Timber Unks. Martin.
They look like lugs.
We
You got
got
the
African.
lugs,
We got hold on.
the African lugs.
Yo. It say protected by melanin. Protected by melanin.
Unc wants everybody go back to Egypt.
Goddamn. So you can get a special right here. You gonna get.
You heard what they were doing to the water in Egypt, right? The Pharaoh was busting loads in that water,
Hold up,
and
them
then
the
making
Arabs.
everybody drink it.
Hold up, them the Arabs. Hold up, them Arabs. We stand focused. Now look, you can get a bundle. This a deal. You get a pyramid hoodie. You get a no pseudos beanie, and you get some timber unks. Protected by melanin.
It's like the conscious community starter pack right there.
Hold up. Martin, would you spend $300 on this bundle pack?
Nah, I couldn't do it.
All right, hold up. You know I gotta ask you, how much would you spend on this bundle pack?
Well, if you go to Ross, you get that sweater for $12.99. You get them lugs. Them lugs you're gonna pay $45 for. Yeah. And that beanie, $5.99 on the Ave.
So these is not timber unks. You saying they lugs?
Yeah, so I think you could get all of that, like $50. $50, you get everything.
Hey, my nigga Martin trying to lowball you. All right, so we got some timber unks, guys. You can they got those was the blue ones, Martin. Those was the blue ones, but he got the black ones. So we got two different colors of timber unks. Okay.
And you got the ball on the top of the beanie, so you could look like Homie the Clown.
All right, so here goes the timber. Here goes the Unc Chucks.
The Kermit the Frogs.
Nah, these the Unc Chucks.
The Unc Chuckers.
The Unc Chuckers. Damn. So we got the red ones, the green ones, and the white ones. Which one would you buy, Martin?
Bro, I don't think I would buy any of them, but the white and red look kind of fire though, a little bit, right?
White and red.
You'll have the Crips shooting at you in LA, but
all right. So how much would you spend on these shoes?
I think at most they like $50. At most.
$50?
I
Okay.
think $50.
You got some more of these in stock? My nigga Martin trying to cop something.
I wouldn't cop them. I wouldn't go that far.
No. Come on, don't do them like that, Martin. We trying to get the business.
Unless they say like Ralph Lauren Polo. Nah, I ain't right.
Martin, we got some damn Prada Unks.
Oh, the Prada Unks.
Oh shit, we got the Prada Unks. Black African power. Black money matters. Oh yeah, Martin, I know you buying them. I know you copying them, Martin. You ain't buying them?
Nah, I don't think I'm buying them, bro.
Damn.
If I was African, I'd buy those all day.
All day.
All
All
day.
right, so we got the Air Force Unks. Oh no, hold up. Ankh is accusing Nike of stealing from him. Did Nike steal this from a black-owned sneaker company? Damn, so Ankh is accusing. You see this shit, Martin?
I see it. I see it.
Ankh is accusing Nike of stealing his design. Ankh, nigga, them ain't forces.
This shit crazy.
Come on, Bobby. They don't even got the red, black, and green going to the side like that. Come on, you gotta cut it out now. You tweaking, Bobby. You tweaking, Bobby. But those was the Ankh Force Ones. So he's saying these are Force Ones. $80. They $80. Martin, would you spend $80
Hell
on?
no. Hell no.
Hold up.
Hell no.
Hold up. Would you spend $80 on the Ankh Force Ones?
Nah.
What if
I
it came
couldn't
with
do
a
it.
coupon?
I couldn't do it.
What if it came with a coupon?
Nah. Couldn't do it, bro.
All right, I'm sorry, Ankh. Them Ankh Force Ones is a no-go. All right, so we got the
To be honest, your pine club way better than that shit. Way better. Yo, way better.
all right, what about these right here? These are the Ankh balances. The new Ankhs. Would you buy the Ankh balances, the new Ankhs?
Nah, but yo, I like the way that he put his little Egyptian writing on that shit. The Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's dope, huh? Yeah. All right, so here go the Ankh Force Ones one more time. Hold up, did Lil Boosie buy the Ankh Force Ones? You got Lil Boosie? Oh shit. Y'all know who it
All
is.
right.
The RBG's fit.
They got Boosie Badass rocking his gear.
Hold up, Lil Boosie rocking the Ankh Taylors. Damn, he got Lil Boosie rocking the Ankh Taylors. Yo, this is madness. Hey, if this is Photoshop, man, I am so mad at you. Nah, Unc said he gave these to.
Yeah, he probably gave it to him.
Unc said he gave these to Boosie. All right, we got the Unc Taylors. Got the Unc Taylors. All right, so now we about to see. We haven't seen the Air Unks yet. Okay, here go the Air Unks, Martin. Oh shit, he got the 90s and the 95s.
And got the chancletas to go with it.
With the chanclas. Got the shower shoes chanclas, and he got the girlfriend chanclas.
One for the missus.
All right, Martin. Would you buy the Air Unks?
Nah, if I was African, definitely, bro. Definitely.
See, that's a comment then.
Definitely.
That's a comment. Would you buy the Air? So you would buy the Air Unks if you was African. What about would you spend $120 for these if you're not African?
Nah, if I'm not African, I'm not spending $120 on that.
All right, what if
not in the procession.
What if they was $80? Would you spend on the Air Unks? Let me get you a better picture because you probably just ain't seen a good picture because you got some clothes to wear. All right, here we go. Would you buy these? The Ankh Force Ones and the Air Unks?
The joints on the left are better than the ones on the right.
All right, Martin say he want a pair. What size shoe you up, Martin?
11.
You got to put these back on your website, huh? You got to put them back on your website. Who told you to take them off your damn website? You got to get the Timber Unks back on the website, Gotta put these timber unks back on the website. Black Power. Okay, here they go, Martin. Would you buy these? Oh, he got the got the cross on them.
And look, he even tried to put the little bubble on it, like Nike. Little air bubble on it.
These Air Unks.
They air unk. They really have the unk on the shoe too. The unk right there.
They're not Nikes, they Unkies.
They unkies, air unks. You can see the unk right there on the heel of the shoe.
The Unkies.
Nah, that's pretty dope. I didn't know he was doing it like that. Shit, making shoes and all that.
I told you. Now look, would you buy these for 200?
Oh hell nah, that's like a $45 sneaker right there, right?
Come on, boy. You go into Nike, you go into Foot Locker or Foot Action. These shoes are $150. What you talking about? $45?
Them shoes is $150.
Nah, the Nike version. But these the Unkies Air Unks.
Yeah, even if you get papoose to like push your shoe, you can't sell that for $80, bro.
Nah, 150. Would you pay 150 for this?
Definitely not. That's overpriced. That's super overpriced.
Yo, it's red, black, and green. Black Power, brother.
He trying to like charge the same price as some like Yeezys.
All right. So what about $100, Martin? Would you spend $100 for the Air Unkies?
Yeah, if I was African, definitely.
Nah. I'm talking about if you had something to wear with this. Would you buy these for 100?
Nah, not even if I had something to wear for them. But if I was African, most definitely. Without a doubt. If I was a Hamite,
hold up. If you was African, how much would you spend on these?
Maybe like 95.
All right. Well, let me check these out. What about these? Oh, hold up. I went through. What about these? Would you buy these?
Nah. Them they look kind of corny right there, right?
They look what?
They look kind of corny.
These the Air Unks.
Nah, it's just it looks kind of like plain, bro. Too plain.
All right, what about these? Would you spend $100 on these?
Yeah, those are proper.
Okay.
Those are proper.
Okay. Unc, he fucking with you, Bobby.
Nah, he could get a job for Nike or Reebok or some shit.
Okay. So there you go. Martin say he don't like these. Okay, somebody in the comments says, how much is these? He ain't put a price. Probably
He gotta go to like Sneaker World and start selling, get himself a booth over there in Sneaker World.
All right, what about these? Would you sell these? Would you buy these?
Yeah, them shits is fire, but I think you're gonna have Drake try to sue you and shit for his little OVO
nah, that's not an owl. That's not an owl. That's a
what is that? A duck? That's a duck?
Duck.
Oh wow.
Would you buy these Unc Taylors?
The Unc Taylors, yeah, they kind of fly. They alright.
You would spend that $80?
Yeah, if I was balling like that, definitely. Why not? Why not?
All right, so we got the let's see. All right, so far you buying all these. You gonna go in Unc store and you gonna buy all these junts, right? Martin say he gonna spend $500. They $100 a piece. You go, Martin. You gonna spend that? You gonna cash out?
Yeah, I don't see why not. He look like he makes good clothes. He's into merchandise. He got good merchandise.
All right, so Martin is fucking with the Air Unks, man. You feel
And
me?
now he look like he's doing his thing.
Overstood. I seen another shoe up in here. All right, so what about these? You not gonna buy the Timber Unks?
Nah, but that hat's kind of dope though, right? That little biker hat.
Okay. No Pseudo.
The trucker hat. That's what it's called, right? Trucker hat.
Yeah. And you said you will buy these, right?
Oh, them look like the fake Air Maxes, right? What is that? The Unk Maxes?
No, these the Air Unks.
The Air Unks.
Man, look at this cat. He say ordered these since February, nothing yet. Brother, you got your shoes, brother. Don't be leaving no comment, no negative comments under my post. You got your damn shoes, brother.
Oh, we left the what they say? What is it? Let me see this comment. Hold on.
You know how long it take China to send that shit over here? Stop complaining. Did you get them or not?
Ordered these last February, nothing yet. Wow. He's taking their money and he's not sending them their sneakers.
Nah, he complaining, bro. He got his shoes, bro. You know how niggas be. Niggas be complaining, bro. All right, so would you buy these?
I ordered these in February.
Would you buy these Van
I'm getting them Nevuary.
Would you buy these Van Ups? I think these the Levi kind. Would you buy these Levi Unks?
Nah, them shits look like the jail shoes. They look like the orange jail shoes.
Nah, just $80 though. Would you spend $80 on these?
Nah, not even $20.
One say them look like jail shoes. Hell no. All right, let's keep going. All right, what about the? Oh, okay. Got the Nipsey Hussle blue. Careers.
Yo, what you think about P. Diddy smashing Nipsey's baby mama?
Hold up, man. You off topic, man. Stop watching fake news.
You the one that started talking about Nipsey shit with the blue.
Hey, man, fake news. All right, look. Would you buy these shoes $80?
Nah, you can't pay nothing over $40 for some low tops like that, bro.
$40.
That's like no comfort. You don't even get comfort with those.
Damn. All right.
What's up, Ma? Yeah. Let me get that.
Oh, we got the Van Unks. You do have the Van Unks. So, Martin ready to place an order right now. Put these shoes back on your goddamn website. Martin is ready to place an order right. All right, Martin, you there? Martin is ready to place an order right now. Put these back on your website. Stop playing. Don't listen to the hecklers. My boy say your shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Them Unk Force Ones, the Timber Unks, the Unk Taylors. You know what I'm saying? The Air Unks and the Unk Masters. You know what I'm saying? Your shit dope. Put them back on the website, man. Don't listen to these niggas, man. We don't give a damn about a copyright strike. We don't give a damn about a copyright infringement. We don't give a damn about a cease processing. Where you at, Martin?
Yeah, my bad, bro. Like I had a pot to boil and I forgot about that shit.
Oh man.
I gotta go get the food real quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. And Uncle Craig, get back up in here because you didn't came on my goddamn Uncle Craig, get your ass back up in here. You didn't came on my goddamn show spewing misinformation or information we ain't tapped into yet. Get your ass back up in here for jumping the goddamn gun, Uncle Craig. We ain't know what the hell you was talking about. You bringing up Garfield, you bringing up goddamn we on this right here, Uncle Craig. So bring your ass back up in here, and we want to hear what Garfield said. Goddamn it. You brought it up, goddamn. We want to hear, goddamn. We ain't trying to watch no 4-hour live stream. We want to hear what the hell you was talking about. What you got to know? What you got to know? All right, so far in the chat, how y'all feeling, man? Should Unc put these shoes back on his website? Hey man, any type of promotion is promotion. So Unc shoot at Divine Prospect saying that he's scamming, you know what I'm saying, with the Silver Scroll Blessed Pendant. Multiple people in the comments like you were selling Air Unks, you were selling Alibaba Air Max, you know what I'm saying? My boy Martin, we didn't see a couple comments of Divine Prospect like, and the crazy thing is, I bought 3 pair of those Air Unks. I bought 3 pair of his shoes to show support to the brother. And Martin was like, man, he bought 3 pair. Let's see what the Air Unks look like. Martin was like, he bought 3 pair. Let's see what the Air Unks look like. We check out the Air Unks. We go to Unc website. The shoes is not there. We go to Uncle Bobby website. The shoes are not there. We need them shoes back on the website. Martin is definitely trying to buy some of those goddamn Air Unks, Bobby. So we need y'all in the chat. Should those shoes be put back on the website? Should we still have access to Abju wear sneakers? Some people want to buy the Air Unks. Some people want to buy the Timber Unks. Some people want to buy the Unk Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And the Unk Vans, you know what I'm saying? And the Prada Unks. Some people still want to buy this stuff, Unk. So you might got to reshuffle the shit since people bringing it up. They only bringing it up because they know about it. So you might got to, you know what I'm saying? Put it in front of their faces. And I don't know, man, till the feds come. Till the feds come.
All right, I'm back, brother. That was crazy, bro.
All right, you back?
Oh.
So check this out. If you buy these, $80?
Nah, bro. That's overpriced.
All right, how much you spending? What about 65? It come with the shoebox.
Nah, them shits is in the sales rack, $15.99.
Say how much?
$15.99.
Come on, boy, you lowballing. See, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out for talking about $15.99. All right, what about these right here? You all black? You copy? 65?
Those look like the jail shoes, bro. Those are the jail shoes in black.
Oh damn, Martin is wild, bro. Martin is wild, man. We got let me show them Unk Force Ones one more time. Them shits is dope. Oh yeah, we got the Unk loafers. You ain't even see the Unk loafers. Would you buy the Unk loafers?
All right.
You buy the Unk loafers?
They look like my loafers.
Oh, you got some loafers on?
The polo loafers.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you definitely a rock. This your style.
If that shit don't say Ralph Lauren polo, it's probably not my style though.
Oh no, it say Abju wear with the Egyptian symbol. You wouldn't buy him? $65?
165?
Nah, just 65.
Nah, if I was balling like that, why not?
if I was balling like that, why not? Oh damn! So we got Rick Ross with the Unk Wesses on, with the Unks, and it looked like he sent them some damn. He sent him the Air Unks too. If you look down, you see the white and red Air Unks. So Unc got Rick Ross on the yeah, Unc, you gotta bring the Timber Unks back. You gotta bring the Timber Unks back. We wanna see the Timber Unks on the website again. Martin is trying to place an order.
He got Rick Ross and Boosie.
Rick Ross and Boosie. And then we got the Nike, the Unkies. These are the Unkies. Are these Adidas or these Nike? Are these the Unk Adidas? Would you buy the Unk Adidas?
Nah.
All right. What if it had a discount code? You only got to pay $80.
Look like you break an ankle running.
So you wouldn't buy Unk Adidas?
Nah.
Damn.
No.
All right. So how much would you
He
spend?
probably could get Akon to wear them shit.
How much would you spend for these if you would buy them? If your kids want them, how much would you spend on them?
Those look like some $35 sneakers.
$35? All right. What about these right here? These are the Unk Skechers.
The grated cheese, right? They look like cheese right there.
The Sketcher Unks. I think these are the Sketcher Unks.
Sketcher Unks.
Would you buy the Sketcher Unks?
Damn, this shit is ugly, bro, right?
I be seeing these on Amazon, and people be having like Dallas Cowboy shoes that look like this. Like you can make the shoe whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know how you go to a website? You know how you'll go to Amazon and they'll be like, do you want some Miami Dolphins shoes? Do you want some New England Patriots shoes? Do you want some Kansas City Chiefs shoes? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
They be looking like this. But nah, these are the Unk Skechers. You spending all right, what if these is $40, Martin? Would you spend $40 on these?
Hell no, I wouldn't spend no $40 on them.
All right, let's keep going. God damn. All right, man. Let's get off of these.
Let's get off this guy's website, bro. Let's get to the information. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I was getting bogged up, man. I seen so many shoes I wanted to buy. All right, so let's get to this comment. Right, this comment says, "Come on, that's that man's faith and belief, and others share the same. Then what's the problem? The conscious community had scammers for years, but no one said a damn thing. Let that brother build, man."
Okay.
What about that comment? How you feel about that last comment, Mark?
I think he right. I think they should be trying to build instead of tearing each other down.
All right. Now this is what Unc respond. For years, I told y'all at the top of my lungs, niggas was scamming, just like Ron be scamming African Americans, just like Divine Prospect be scamming African Americans into believing they are the return of ancient Hebrews. Look, bro, I'm not attacking his faith. I'm attacking the scam that has been going on for years in this community, that the enslaved Africans are the Asiatic from Palestine. Bro, and I know you're smarter than that, right? All right, so how you feel about that, Mark?
Now, what he say about the Asiatic Palestinians? What he say about them?
He says that the enslaved Africans are the Asiatic from Palestine.
The enslaved Africans are the Palestinians. Is that really what he said?
Yeah.
Nah, he's incorrect about that.
Nah, he was basically saying that divine prospect teach that.
Yeah, like as far as the enslaved Africans, they
Nah,
came
hey
over in the
Martin,
transatlantic time.
Martin. He was basically saying that divine prospect teach that. But he go Unc comment to the Africa, to the Chinese shoe comment. He says the shoes you have on are made in China or someplace outside of Africa and United States. So what's the damn point? You silly as hell. That's what he replied to the lady and said, let's see. So Unc basically said every shoe is made in China.
Where's his shoe made?
Huh?
Where's he making his shoes at?
I guess he was saying it's like in China or outside of Africa, outside of the United States.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're like a private shoe company that's in house, you know, a lot of that stuff is cheaper in Korea or in
Right.
China.
Right. All right. So Divine Prospect says it always is, sis, but they picked the right one. All I'm going to talk is real organization and mobilization of black people towards black power and liberation from the tyranny of white supremacy. A language they should understand, but a topic can't compete with me in. Let me
He's
see.
talking about, he's basically talking about sedition. Everything he just said, and he's basically saying Unc can't fuck with him when it comes to that topic.
Let's see. Smoke.
But that's like that's his opinion. He's just giving his opinion. You know what I mean?
Right,
Opinions are like butts. Everybody got one, and some of them are full of shit.
Right. All right. So Tiffany says, Ron knows more about African history than you, Unc. Very much African centered than you are. And Dr. Divine Prospect says, thank you, sis. He wouldn't even know that because he hasn't even spoken to me recently. Besides, I don't see Unc out in the field doing anything to give black people a plan for liberation. I am.
What's Divine Prospect doing to liberate his African brothers and sisters? And does he subscribe to being a Hamite? Because all I see nowadays is Africans going against Africans and Africans not basically embracing who they are or what they come from, always trying to be somebody else. You know what I mean? It's very rare when you see like an African that's proud to be African and you know he's not saying, oh yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Shit,
And the
it ain't
Hebrews
real,
come
nigga.
from Shem,
It
and the
ain't real.
Africans come from Ham. So you know what I'm saying?
It ain't real. You look at one every day, and we don't come from Ham. Only them niggas that read the Bible as black come from Ham. We looking at a nigga that claim to be African every day. But check this out. Tiffany says he's scamming because he is selling a necklace. Mark says scamming because our ancestors come from West and Central Africa, not Palestine. And you understand that anybody, remember?
So he's basically calling them out. He's calling them out. He's letting them know, like, look, your people don't come from the Asiatics. Your people come from Africa, and you trying to lie to your people. You lying to your people just for a fast buck?
Okay. And you got a lot of comments of people saying, Where do I order? Where do I order these at? All right, so let's get to the next day.
So any publicity is good publicity, whether it's good or bad.
Right. That's a fact. All right, so the next day, Ankh made a post. He says the matter concerning the so-called case of the enchanted steel pendant sold by Divine Prospect warrants serious scrutiny. This must be AI. The claim that this pendant possessed the power of prayer specifically for African Americans is unsupported by credible evidence. In fact, these scrolls were discovered at an archaeological site southwest of the old city of Jerusalem and have no legitimate connection to African American history or to indigenous African spiritual customs and traditions. They hold no recognized influence on traditional African spirituality. Ankh says, this, my friends, is nothing but a scam. Furthermore, Mr. Shields promotes the notion that African Americans are the Black Jews, a term rooted in post-colonial constructs rather than historical authenticity. I am ready to address this Divine Prospect. So this was yesterday.
So
that was yesterday, Martin. So he
Ankh wrote that to Divine Prospect.
Say it again.
Ankh wrote that to Divine Prospect.
Yeah, basically he sent him he made a post 2 days ago shooting a shot, and then he made a post the next day shooting a shot.
It don't look good for Divine Prospect. It don't look good.
Scammer. He called him a scammer 2 days in a row.
Don't look good for him. Unks at his head.
Okay, so Captain Tazoriak?
Yeah, ISUPK guy.
Yeah,
he's a Christian. He believes in the Matthew to Revelation
right.
book.
He says, this is hilarious. What y'all doing? Ankh says teaching. Divine Prospect says he's grasping for straws, looking for attention again. Definitely. Ankh says, so you think Africans in America are from Israel by way of Western Central Africa? Captain Tazoriak says yes. So Captain Tazoriak agree with Divine Prospect. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Divine Prospect says, Ankh, are you going to take JJ 7000 offer to discuss this on his neutral platform? Yes or no? Also, I will counter that most African Americans, according to your proposition, culturally appropriate other ethnic groups that do not pertain to them. Let's go. All right, so Divine Prospect is calling Ankh out. Like Ankh says, let's discuss this, Ron. Yesterday, Divine Prospect responded and said, nigga, here go the time and the date and the place. Okay, Divine Prospect says, and while we're at it, let's discuss the various things you sold over the years. I keep receipts. You heard that, Martin?
Mm-hmm. That he keeps receipts.
I'm gonna read it again. Divine Prospect says, and while we're at it, let's discuss the various things you sold over the years as well. What you think he mean by that, Martin?
I don't know. Maybe he was selling some Hebrew Israelite artifacts.
Now he talking about them. He talking about them shoes that you just told me to pull up, Martin.
Oh, the Unks, the Air Unks.
He talking about them shoes you just told me to pull up.
Okay.
All right. So Ankh says, I'm looking forward to that. Ah, damn. So Ankh says, I'm looking forward to that, and you can meet me on Garfield channel. Damn. So Ankh just, damn.
Calling him out.
Huh?
Calling him out and telling him what the platform he could get the smoke.
Nah, look. This is 8 hours before that. Divine Prospect says, are you going to take JJ 7000 offer to discuss this on his neutral platform? Yes or no? Let's go. 8 hours later, says, I'm looking forward to that, and you can meet me on Garfield channel. So he just dissed Uncle JJ's channel and
What
said,
do you say about JJ's channel?
he said he dismissed it. He said you can meet me on Garfield.
All right.
All right, so let's keep going. Divine Prospect says JJ already offered a platform, so let's use his. My brother Garfield is already established. Let's give some others an opportunity. Plus, you already agreed to it with JJ, and so did I. Okay, JJ come on. He say, yeah, man, they always want to run a Garfield. JJ say, I am non-biased. JJ say, you want to debate on my channel? JJ say, Captain Tazoriak, running from Divine Prospect. He agreed to debate him on my channel. Now he's trying to run the Garfield channel where Garfield hold his hand. Plus, I'm more entertaining than dry ass Garfield. All right. All right. Divine Prospect wrote, Ankh had a secretary write this for him because it's written too well. All right. Let me see. Aunt Juju says, that's the best you can do. I didn't know this was a pissing contest on who could read and write the best. King's English, my guy. Okay. See what else we got. So this is what we gotta do. All right, so here go Garfield. Garfield coming in. We gotta go to Garfield channel. I think Uncle Craig was trying to tell me something, but he fell off. All right. Garfield said, shake my head. All right, here go JJ. Okay. JJ says, Garfield, you the last person to shake my head. Now fall back. We're not trying to do a debate on your biased platform. Remember when I debated Sean, you coward, you Kyle and Fontaine was all in the way. Goofy ass nigga. Unc says, JJ, see the disrespect why I won't go to your channel. He said, why would he says, JJ, see the disrespect, why would I go to your channel? JJ says, I never disrespected you on my channel. When you're there, you're running. I tell you what I'll call Sinetta. I was gonna do a show. I'll let you and him have my slot, but I'm hosting. JJ says, and plus I was talking to Garfield, and don't act like you've been disrespected on my channel. He a pseudo killer. Hell, a pseudo killer is a Lions Den champion. Uncle said, so stop making excuses. You don't remember I fixed you into Hootie situation with the poll, and we made you a certificate? Uncle JJ says, Garfield, I shook my head, coward, when you signed up for a debate with me on Sinetta and ran 2 days before the debate after we advertised for a week. Your scholarship is trash. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I think that's probably it. Dario Best says, please debate Divine Prospect. Please debate this loser on Garfield channel. Don't let him run away again. Get him, bro. Too much slick comments this man have been making. Damn, so everybody see that it's pressure. Everybody see that it's shots fired, Martin. This ain't like it ain't gonna go away without blood on the leaves. But what I do need to do, Uncle Hercules, get up here. What I do need to do is to find. I need to find what happened on Garfield channel today because maybe they already had a discussion. Uncle Craig, you out of control for dropping off
I
some
know
balls.
in the Hebrew community today, I think was supposed to be a debate between Judah Naz and Israel Doctrine, but I went to Judah's page, and I think he's dealing with some health problems, some family issues. So I think he's not gonna go through with the debate.
Damn, hey, Uncle Judah, man, we hope you get better. Way in your African ass in China, so we know, nigga, it's a different era, nigga. Your lungs ain't ready for that. So we hope you get better, Uncle Judah. We hope everything get right. Uncle Hercules says Black Power. Then he says everybody getting on up. Man, let's go to Garfield channel and see what happened, man. Let's go to Uncle Garfield channel and see. Okay, so damn, is Garfield live right now? Hold on, let me go back. I just seen. Oh, Garfield is live. Oh, damn.
About 70 AD.
Oh, okay. So we about to. Okay, so we about to do some live streaming, but we gonna start it from the beginning so we can see what's going on. So it looked like Unc and Divine Prospect is going at it right now. We about to do some live commentary. Like, share, and subscribe to the show. Martin go get to see both of these brothers state their actual premise and not.
We're on the other list.
Let's see.
Supposed to do certain things in their church, so we started our own church. So
I don't see Divine
just said
Prospect.
something again. It's something that do what these Israelites are doing and believe. Trust them.
Do that, yo?
I don't see Divine
Do
Prospect.
you agree?
Page where it talked about them being idolaters and all that. I said they're not all
All
Africans.
right, let's try to find Divine Prospect.
Mr. Aya.
39.
Wow, so Divine Prospect not on the show?
As a to go. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on a second, guys. GD and Capone. The next time you interrupt, bro, I don't even want you on my channel. You have no discipline. I told you I'm gonna get to you, bro.
All right, so Divine Prospect is not here.
In response to the map.
One.
If you read Jeremiah 44:1, it's
Jeremiah
is right on top.
That's like a damn. They doing a promo show. I don't know if they waiting for Divine Prospect, but they've been live for over an hour and 30 minutes. Divine Prospect is not coming to that live.
Running.
He said do it on JJ 7000 channel. You got to do it on JJ 7000 channel. You know JJ not gonna disrespect you. Come on, Bobby. Uncle Hercules.
What's good, fan? One.
Man, so did you catch any of the show?
I just tuned in like the last 5-6 minutes ago.
Okay, so check this out. So you know Divine Prospect?
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Prospect.
He young brother, right? He young, right?
Nah, he about like 40, 50.
Really?
40,
Divine Prospect?
Between 40 and 50. But check this out. He probably was young in 2008 when y'all was,
okay.
was on the corner. He probably was young. But yeah, so basically 2 days ago, Uncle makes a Facebook post and says Divine Prospect is scam. He called him Divine Suspect. He said Divine Suspect is scamming. He's selling a silver scroll blessing pendant. He's scamming our people, and he's shooting shots at him. So Divine Prospect, he commented, was like, "You got my number. Why you didn't hit me? Plus, we stay in the same city." All right. So how you feel about that so far?
Okay. Yeah. I know who you're talking about because he's a lot. He's Harbinger
Ministries.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. So I don't really follow him. So I don't really listen. I listened to him a couple of years ago. I tell you the one thing I like about him.
Hey, Uncle Hercules, let me state my question again. Yeah. All right. So Unc made a Facebook post 2 days ago. The Facebook post was of Divine Prospect selling a silver scroll blessing pendant. Now it says on the flyer that it is a replica. It's from pre-exilic Israel or something like that. Located. It was found this long time ago outside of Israel. Okay, so he's selling that. Divine Prospect is selling that. Ankh is calling him a scammer. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I gotta see what he talking about for real because, like, yeah, anything found in Israel from a long time ago is like it'll be suspect because you know what I'm saying, it need to be verified for real because like
Oh no, no. It says all right, so it's like this. It says that it's a ancient replica. It says it's a replica on the flyer. It says it's a replica.
Oh, okay.
These blessing pendants, like what do you wear a blessing pendant for a reason, right? Right?
Yeah.
So how you feel about Ankh calling him a scammer for selling that?
A scammer? I don't know. I don't know about the word scammer, yo. It's like, I mean, everybody got their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in that pendant is going to help you, you know what I'm saying? Then that's your belief. You know what I'm saying? That's what you believe in. You know? So I know Unc like, yo, you scamming people because you know that shit ain't real, whatever, but you know what I'm saying? If you believe in that, you know what I'm saying, this replica of the original is going to help you spiritually be a better person. You know, it's just your belief. You know what I'm saying? It may not be real, but it's just a belief. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So when he's saying Unc on his Facebook page, let me pull it back up. He basically said, let me show you. He says, divine peace to everybody in the building. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for y'all. Thank you for just spending a minute of y'all day tapping into the show. We appreciate it. All right, so this is the post. It says Divine Suspect. His name is Divine Prospect, by the way. He says Divine Suspect, scamming African Americans as if they are real ancient Hebrews, are selling them silver scroll blessing pendants. Save y'all money. No blessings coming from the Middle East. How you feel about that?
Yeah, you know, Unc taking shots. He taking shots at him. You know what I'm saying? He calling them out. He want that smoke. He trying, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did they ever debate?
Maybe back in the day, but not nothing we seen.
I don't know. I've been because Divine Prospect been on, you know what I'm saying, Sarnetta joint, and I don't know. I don't remember seeing him and Unc going up against, but yeah, you know, Unc calling them out. He just wants to smoke.
So you know this lady right here, Miss Tiffany 89, right?
Miss Tiffany?
You know her from the chat. Tiffany 89.
Yeah,
you know her from the chat. Anyways, she says she's telling Unc this. You were selling shoes with African logos on it, but possibly made in China. Just saying.
Yeah, I know Miss Tiffany. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I follow her.
Now look at what Divine Prospect said. He says, and you know what's ironic, sis? I bought 3 pairs from him to show love and support. I still got them and the receipts. He's the type of black person you have to stay away from. You will support him, then years later he will stab you in the back. Shake my head. How you feel about that?
Damn.
Hey, that's hard. That's hard right there. That's like what?
Damn, yo, that's wild, yo. He got him on that joint.
All right, so let's keep going to the comments. All right, so look, this basically what happened.
Scroll down. Let's see what she say.
So, what you say?
Scroll down. What's the rest of the comments?
Oh, hold on. Let me break a little bit more down. So basically, 2 days ago, Unc made this post calling Divine Prospect a scammer. A lot of the comments was like, "Send me the link. I'ma buy it." Some of the comments was like, you see the Pseudo Killas in the comments, like, "Yeah, he's scamming." And so basically, when Unc made this post, Divine Prospect come in it. You got my number. You could have hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in the same city. You know what I'm saying? You got my number. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come into Facebook and doing this, you got my number. How you feel about that?
Yeah, if you got his number, you know what I'm saying, you definitely could hit him up. I mean, you know, it's just trolling. For real, you know what I'm saying? He trolling for the views and shit. Especially if you got somebody's number, you want to talk to him about some shit. Especially because you know, that Bama, he live up in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I'm in DC. He live up in Baltimore, Maryland. Ain't far, but yeah, they in the same.
Ankh and Divine Prospect in Atlanta right now.
Oh, I thought Ankh live in Baltimore.
Nah, he from Baltimore. They both live in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Georgia. Say Georgia.
Yeah, they in the same city and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit him up. Talk it out. But yeah, Ankh it just seemed like, yeah, he looking for the he just trolling. That's all. Yeah.
He was just trolling. All right, so let me get back to the comments. You said what she said. You must be talking about the second thing she said.
Yeah, well, Tiffany replied to him.
Oh, she said, I could believe it.
Oh, yeah. But you know, hey, you notice that, you know, when I did my presentation on black science, white science, Ankh came in, but he didn't stay. You notice that shit, right?
Hey, look, check this out. Ace Joni says Tiffany facts. He's been bootlegging those Air Unks that are made in China for years now. And he's always all right, but look though, you wanna know what's crazy? When Ankh says the shoes you have on are made in China and someplace outside of Africa and the United States. So what's the damn point? You silly as hell. All right, Divine Prospect says, damn, I fucked the name up. I'm thinking about Almighty Suspect. All right, Divine Prospect says, here come Ankh West out the blue looking for new content instead of focusing on creating his own. Ankh, how you come out the woodwork with this? You got my number, plus we in the same city. We could have discussed this first. How am I scamming by selling something that people are actually able to buy and understand the significance of? Your name is Ankh, and you ain't even from the ancient Kemetic peoples, but I'm not saying anything about that.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing with I talked to the brother who makes what's the name of them shoes? It's a black company. Nagas, I think that's the name of it, like the Ethiopian word for king. No, I
wasn't even sharing my screen. I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's a brother who make black.
These are right. Nah, those are Ankh shoes. You talking about these right here?
Those are Ankh joints.
Yeah, these are here.
I didn't even know he was selling shoes.
Look, you got Rick Ross.
Nagas. Yeah. Them joints. I talked to the guy who the owner of that joint. He because I was asking him, I said, yo, how come y'all don't get y'all, you know what I'm saying? Why they made in China and not in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like Nigeria, Congo, you know what I'm saying? And the basis is because it's no infrastructure. You know, it's not an infrastructure in the motherland to make them joints. So that's why they go to Africa. I mean, that's why they go to China.
Oh, look, you said you talked to Ankh and he said that?
No, not Ankh. It wasn't Ankh. The guy who owns that joint is not Ankh.
Man, come on, man. You can't do that, man. Look, let me show you something. Would you buy these? These are the Timber Ankhs.
But that's not owned by Ankh. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, Abjuwell is Ankh.
No, the one that you showed. Okay,
Nagas is Ankh too.
That's not Ankh.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. You tripping, man.
Nagas. No, that's not owned by Ankh. Go to the IG page.
Man, I think you throwing some accusations out there that you don't need to be, man.
No, go to the IG page. They'll show you. It'll show you.
Would you wear the Timber Ankhs?
The Timber Ankhs. You know what I'm saying?
Right here. Look, Would you wear these?
The Nagash joint. Yeah, I rock them joint. You know what I'm saying? It's owned by black people. It's a black person.
These are timber unks.
I know, right? It's just, they just put the label on the joint.
Yeah, these timber unks, the guys owned by Unk. All right, now
No,
look. Check that
go
out.
to, that's not owned by Unk West himself.
So you saying he got a business partner?
He might got a business partner, but if you go
look at him.
No, go to the IG page. Go to the IG page for Nagas.
That's the business owner right there?
I think that's him right there.
Man, cut it out, man.
I think Unk probably got a percentage of it, but I don't know. They might be together, but Unk don't own that shit by himself. No.
So you say this the owner right here?
I think so, but I didn't know Unk was involved.
So is this the owner?
You just, what I'm saying? I'm just finding this out right now. I didn't know Unk was involved at all.
Oh no, this is Zulu medicine man wearing the Air Unks. All right, so let's check out some of these shoes. Would you wear these? Would you buy these for $100?
I got a couple of pair. I don't have those, but I got the other ones. I got a couple of.
So you bought these from Unk.
So I bought them from. I probably did, but I didn't know he was a part of it. I didn't know he was a part of it.
You keep saying go to Nagas Instagram page. Hold up.
Yeah. Look, I'm all about supporting black people. Shit.
So how much did these cost when you bought them?
I ain't buy those. I got the
You got the white ones. Okay.
I got a pair of white hot top joints.
So
it was like $80. It was about $80.
You got these?
Nah. Let me show you. I'll show you. Hold up.
Nah, these are the Air Unks. You probably talking about a different kind of shoe. That's what you talk, because you said hot top. All right, so here's the page. All right, it's Bobby shit. Did you?
It's a different brother.
That's Unk shoe right there. That's the Unk Taylors.
I got these joints.
All right, hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. Put my boy on the put Unk on the big screen. Let me see. Hold on. Turn him around. Turn him around to the other side. What it say on them? It say.
Can you see that?
Nagas?
Yeah.
What do we say Abju wear at?
I ain't got that one. That's a different pair.
Oh look, that's the duck. Oh no, that's not the duck. What's that symbol?
That's the Egyptian crown. The north.
Okay, now, let me see the black ones. What's the writing say on the black one? What that writing say on the side right there? On the side of it.
It's Negash.
Now I'm talking about what they write. Oh, that ain't no writing on the side of the shoe. Okay.
Nah, it's just right here.
Yeah, I ain't never seen them. Not even on Unk page. And them second ones you got, them white ones, I ain't never. Them not even on Unk page. So I think. Let me see. Let's go back to the.
It's a different. I don't know. It's a different. I don't know, yo. I think there's a different version of some shit.
All right, so is this the owner?
Let me see.
Oh damn.
Nagas footwear. Let me hold up. Let me pull up.
Oh no, look at this dude right here. Is this the owner? In the middle.
I think that's him right there. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me try to find him at Unk. Okay, we got the Air Unks.
I want them air joints right there, yo. Them joints look sick.
See, Unk got these already. Look, check this out. Unk got look at this. You ain't got none of these?
Nah.
Let me ask you this. Would you spend $100 on all of these? You cash out?
All of them? If I for all of them, for 100 for all, yeah.
100 piece. 100 piece.
Them joints, the hot tops right there with the red, black, and green. Yo, I like them joints.
Like them joints? Oh, you talking about the Ankh Force ones. Hold up. Let me find. What about these right here? You like the Prada Ankhs?
I don't like that. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. The Prada, nah. If it's fucking Prada, fuck that.
All right, so here we go right here. Ankh accused Nike of stealing his. You see this shit?
Nike Garvey sneakers reality.
Read about it. Read about it.
The Nike steal is from. Okay, yeah. You know, not yeah. You know they're gonna steal our shit. Yeah, of course. They trying to. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they don't want us to have our own shit. You know how it is.
So you think Nike stole this from Ankh?
If they designed that shit, but is Ankh a designer though? I don't think he ain't the designer. See, I like them joints. Them joints look nice.
These the Ankh Force ones, $80.
Where you looking this at? Where you looking this up at? Are you on IG?
Hey, look. Hey, look. He took the shoes off the website. Ankh took the shoes off the website, so I had to go find the Abjuwear Facebook page.
Okay.
If you go on his website, man, you're gonna see a whole bunch of Egyptian hieroglyph clothes, but the shoes not on there. You got to go to this 2017, 2018, where he was pushing this shit. So would you wear these right here, the new Ankhs?
No, I don't like those. I don't like those.
You want to spend $80 on these?
No, I don't like those. I like that red, black, and green joint though. I didn't know Ankh was what involved with him though.
All right, so here go Lil Boosie rocking the Ankh Taylors.
That's Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie rocking Ankh Taylors, man.
Wow. I mean, yo, so I like, man, I'm down with, what I'm saying, supporting black people, yo, for real.
Right.
I might not agree with your ass, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out why he took him off this website. Them moles are smacking. Look at, he go Ankh right here. You said you were bottom Air Max, right? And you said you were about the Ankh Force ones.
Okay, I didn't know he was okay. That Bama, yo.
All right, let me get you an outfit real quick.
Hey, yo, Super Wave, yo, I gotta say, yo, that album, man, that Too Long song, that song Too Long, yo, I like that joint. I'm feeling that. You got a couple of songs, man. I'm liking that joint. I'm feeling that joint. The OMM. I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, OG.
Feeling that. It's good, yo. That album is nice. I'm loving it, man. The album is nice, bro.
Hey, check me out. I think that was my second to last album. Go listen to my most recent album. Is called Meal Ticket.
That's the meal. I thought that was the recent joint.
That was the recent joint? With OMM.
Yeah, OMM.
Too Long. That was 2020. I want to say 3. I dropped that 2023.
Oh, okay.
I dropped one a month ago, and trust me, listen to the new joint called Meal Ticket. It's basically the songs that I be playing on. The songs I've been playing recently. Those are the songs that's on the Meal Ticket.
It's funny because it's like I hear your voice. I'm listening to you now, and when I listen to you rap, it's like it's weird because I'm listening to you talking, and I listen to you rap. It's like this nigga. It's like, yo, I know this.
Right.
But yeah, I'm liking it, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna download. I'm gonna get the new joint too. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah,
I appreciate you there. I appreciate that. Too Long, one of my favorite songs, and On My Mama, that's one of my club slappers, man. I appreciate that.
That's good work, bro. Good work, man.
All right, so we gotta find out if my boy if Uncle Wes is the owner of Nagas. But check this out. Would you hold on? Let me find you an outfit.
I don't think he the owner, yo. He can't be the owner. I think he probably might be a partner.
Would you buy these?
I like those. I was looking for those.
All right.
Them the joints.
These called a Nat Turner 9.5s.
Man, walking around white people with them joints, pissed them off, yo.
All right. Would you buy this bundle? Would you buy this bundle for $200?
$200, god damn. The hoodie and the hat. Shit, that ain't bad. Shit, that ain't bad. $200 actually, because like shit, niggas be spending $200 on fucking Balenciagas and shit. $800 on Balenciagas. Actually, I was about to say,
yeah, $800. All right. What about this right here? Would you cop this outfit for $150?
It's the same. It's the same joint, it's different colors.
Yeah, the first shoes was
all black.
Blue. These are black.
Yeah, I don't like the red joint, but it's on the same joint. You know what I'm saying? We got it's a lot of black shoe designers. A lot of it's not a lot, but there's several of them out there.
And just for you to know, this hoodie, this beanie, and these timber unks are protected by melanin.
That's what it say. That's what it say.
It says this bundle is protected by melanin.
Abju wear.
Yeah, Abju. The D is silent.
Abju wear.
Yeah, the D is silent. But yeah, man. I think it's good publicity. You need to put them shoes back on your website, man. Fuck what they saying. Bring the shoes back. Divine Prospect. You keep on selling your Silver Scroll Blessing pendant. You know what I'm saying? Say it's
right.
Right. Scamming. How you feel about it? Okay.
We got like I said, man. I'm about supporting black people, man. We gotta support, even though you know what I'm saying. I disagree with Uncle on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if we about black empowerment, we gotta support each other. You know, matter of fact, we the only ones who support. We the only ones who would fucking fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? You've been to a black-owned restaurant. How many white people you seen? How many Asian people you see in that joint? You know, you don't see them. So we gotta be, you know what I'm saying? We gotta support each other and shit, man. You know, so yeah, I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? I like I've been on the Nagas shit. I showed you my shoes and shit, but I ain't know I ain't know he was a part of them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate, but I'm down for supporting black people, period. Shit.
Would you buy the Silver Scroll Blessing pendant?
But that's not my belief though. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, what's his name? Brother Prospect. Yeah, that's not my belief. You know what I'm saying? He the one thing I heard about him, he said years ago, somebody asked him, I forgot, I don't know if it was Sarnetta or somebody, but they asked him like, yo, why are you promoting the Bible and shit? Why you believe in the Bible? And he said, he believes that the Bible and the scriptures and shit, it has to be rewritten to fit us. You know, it was a falsification, you know, that damaged us. But he's like, he believes that, you know, he believes in Jesus, whatever. But he's like, yo, this shit has to be rewritten for us, for us as black people. And I was like, okay, I can understand that. You know, I could rock with that. You know, I'm fuck with it. I'm not a Christian or that shit, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. You know, we gotta rewrite that shit. You know, that shit don't benefit us. Goddamn. Shit. But yeah, that Bama Ankh, yo, everybody be getting on Ankh. Sister Tiffany, she did a video about Ankh, yo, just last night. Getting on them.
Hey, Aunt Tiffany 89 is somebody you don't want to be enemies with. Man, she don't give a damn.
She was going hard on them.
She don't give. I don't know. She came out. It's like, I guess she got kicked out of Pseudo Killas, maybe Discord, and she been going in.
Yeah, yo. She be going in on them. And I said, like I said, yo, when I did my presentation, Unc came through, but he didn't stay. he left, and he's always pushing that scientific shit. I'm like, I just wanted to get your feedback. I would love to, get his feedback and talk to him, on that level of, black science, white science, And it's funny because all the videos, the videos that you do with that you've been doing with the brother Cedric and the sister, I forgot her name right now, but on the scientific and philosophy and stuff, there's always been a response. But Wavy, when I did the presentation on black science, white science, nobody responded, Wavy. And I'm like, yo, I'm want your input.
Uncle Kyle, we got whatever you got going on with Uncle Hercules. I guarantee you, he don't got that same energy towards you. So I'm not sure when you start disliking Uncle Hercules. The last time I checked, he told you that it's power in human sacrifices, and you said we need to have a talk. That was the last thing that happened on this show. So for you to time him out, he timed you out for 89,000 seconds. Now, I don't know how long is 89,000 seconds, but I know for a fact, nobody opinion, if you disagree with anybody about anything, nothing they say should be silenced for 80,000 seconds. I'm sure Uncle Hercules have no smoke with you, Uncle Kyle. Like, I don't know if him saying white science struck a nerve because you got a degree. I'm not sure, but I'm telling you, Uncle Hercules don't feel that way about you. And if I seen the shit and didn't say nothing about it, I would be a bullshit ass nigga. You gotta click the link and get up on here. Because how you time this man out for 80,000 seconds for disagreeing with a conversation? How?
Yeah, that's when okay, that was from the other day of the week when we was on that joint. Yeah, okay, that was him. And yeah, like you said, it's just like, yo, because he said I'm pseudo. And I'm like, yo, you just gotta prove that I'm pseudo, bro. You just can't say somebody's pseudo. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I just want an understanding. I just want us to come to an understanding. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Our ancestors say we shouldn't read nothing that they say pertaining to us. That's what our ancestors said, man. They said it's like it become a goddamn robot. How many of them say the same thing? Don't listen to colonialists about our history. And if you just think a white person ain't gonna listen to five black people only about their history, they gonna go see what they people said. They gonna take their ass back across the pond. Why wouldn't we do the same thing and listen to our people?
Right.
If all your information is coming from a cracker, you practicing white science. You practicing white knowledge. That's right. That's basically what Uncle Hercules is saying. If you trump the white PhD over what the ancestors saying in Africa, then you have, my brother, you a part of the plan, a part of the problem.
Right, and that's like I showed the scientific revolution took place during what 1500 to what 1800, something like that. During the time that we was fighting that enslavement, that we had to fight. So we didn't participate in a scientific revolution. So you know what I'm saying. So there's no way that you can say that is universal, as Marimba Ani pointed out, because only white people participated and brought forth scientific knowledge.
That's like when I listen to black Hebrews or black Christians. Do you not know when they was putting this Bible together, nigga, none of our people was at that table? Like it's like one of those conversations. Like how we and you made a perfect example. If we over here trying to survive, getting beat on, getting kidnapped, and they and they is at a science boom, or at a age of booming with the science. Like how you gonna say it's universal?
Right.
That makes no sense. That's like right now. That's like right
No
now.
sense.
Hold on real quick. Right now, we still dealing with the crack era. We still dealing with needing reparations. We still dealing with redlining, Farmers Act. We still dealing with all of that today. So we supposed to act like none of that matter. That's the same exact thing.
Right. Yo, the fact you brought up the crack area, you made me think about, as I'm teaching, I'm in public school. I made a transition from martial arts to teaching going to public school. And the kids today in school are so disrespectful. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. You tell them, you try to break it down for them, yo, champ, I need you to, let's learn this stuff so you could, your future could be, you could do this and that. And they don't give a fuck. I am dead serious. They don't care. Their parents don't care. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, holy shit. And they're extremely disrespectful. They know that, if I do so and so and so, I'll get suspended from school. So what? But then they'll come back to school. There's no recourse to correct their behavior. And I feel like this, like these white motherfuckers, not like intentionally, but it's a conspiracy. We talk about conspiracies. I could see the conspiracy because they don't care. The kids don't care, and the school body, like the superintendent, whatever, the governing board of the school don't care because these kids they're going to get pushed along till they get out of school. So they don't have an education, and then they end up, going to jail, getting locked up, committing crimes, this is yada, yada, yada. We got several kids in the school with ankle bracelets on, the ankle monitors. Several of them. And they think that shit's cool. I think there's 2 girls in the school, champ, I am not lying to you, they're 13, they're pregnant. They think that shit's cool. And so I see the setup by the system. And it's like, damn, yo, we got to change. It's like we need to change this shit. But at the same time, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, I don't know, when I first, when I first went there, I was excited. I was like, yo, I'm in this joint. We're going to help change their mind. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to introduce these kids some Amos Wilson shit. And the brother, your brother that I'm cool with, he was like, yo, bro, slow that shit down, man. He's like, that shit ain't going to happen. And now I understand. Now I understand what he was trying to tell me. Because if the parents don't care about what's going on, about their future of their children, then the kids are not going to care. And if there's no seriously recourse for what's going on, how the children are behaving, to correct their behavior, then it's just going to continue. And they've been teaching, public schools for the past, 10, 15 years. They tell me, I'm coming from martial arts. When I've been teaching for the past 15 years martial arts, where it's like, you check them when they come through the door. It's like, yo, you ain't gonna be disrespect, but you can't check them in public school because of the laws that they got. You can't put your hands on the kids. And I'm like, yo, fuck that. If we black people, we have to change shit. We have to change this. If we want our kids to do better, we have to change shit. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna think of this summer. I'm gonna try to because school's about to be over, so I'm gonna try to get a couple of teachers to come together. I want to do an interview with them and talk, because this situation for the black community is ridiculous, man. We gotta straighten this shit out, because the school board itself don't give a fuck. It's just, it's we feeding the system. We continue the cycle. We got to stop this shit, and we got to break it down. And we can't get, everybody hate a lot of people. You get a lot of hate for Dr. Umar, right? You hear a lot of hate, niggas hating. They hating on Dr. Umar, because he shit. But what Dr. Umar is trying to do is what Amos Wilson talked about. He's like, yo, you cannot educate, this one person at a time, and just a few people at a time against a system that's turning out ignorant black people by the thousands. We gotta, we gotta fight that shit. So the shit's annoying. It's annoying to me, man. It's annoying. And it's like these kids. It's crazy, man. The main thing is the disrespect. I think the main thing is straight disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I was in school, I said we cuss. We would cuss each other, fight with the other kids, but we wouldn't cuss out the adults. We wouldn't disrespect the adults. These kids today, they like, nah, man, nah, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, Champ, why you talking to me like that? Nigga, I'll whoop your 7th grade was like, nigga, I'll whoop your fucking ass, nigga. You don't know. And I'm looking at the boy like, like, nigga. I'm like, brother. The boy was like, yo, I'll knock you the fuck out. You don't know the fuck, nigga, I will knock you. I told him, look, he's like 14. I told him, I said, brother, if you notice, I ain't moved yet. I ain't moved. I ain't run. I ain't walk away. I'm standing right here, brother. You gonna knock me out? Knock me out. But these youngins,
I ain't Hercules. We don't need you on the news.
I'm trying not to be, bro.
We don't need you on the news.
These little youngins, man, they just their parents ain't teach them correctly, man. That's how I just feel, man. Their parents ain't teaching correctly, so they out here acting like fools. And we got too many of them. We got too many of them out here acting like fools, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to correct this shit. We got to work on it, correct it as a people, man. A good solution to educate our people. Amos Wilson laid out the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Naim Akbar laid out the foundation. Kobe Cambone laid out the foundation. But, it's not enough of us listening and trying to implement, what's going on to correct what's going on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy.
So at the end of the day, Uncle Hercules, who is scamming? Divine Prospect or Uncle West?
You know what? Both of them. Divine Prospect got his religion, his spiritual system going, and he got his people following him, and he letting them know, yo, look, we got this replica from ancient Israel. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Israel. Shit. Israel was the enemy of black people, man. What the fuck? And I'm black. African descendant.
Right.
So I ain't following them motherfuckers. Those are enemies of black people, man. I mean, come on, champ. But a lot of people be capping for Israel, and the brother, like you had the brother on the other day, yesterday. I forgot his name. The brother who he had to leave, he had to roll out because his wife was they had to leave, and so they was doing something.
Kavad.
Yeah. And he was capping for the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, Jesus this. I'm like, champ, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that. The fact of the matter is that black people, we've been around on this planet for thousands of years. Jesus and that Hebrew shit came later. Come on, man. How you gonna validate this shit? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. They both scamming. You know what I'm saying? Ankh acting like, piece of pure scientist and shit. He's a pure scientist. He's doing scientific research, He got all the books. His wife, nigga, my wife got her master's in psychology and shit, Nigga, I understand scientific. You understand about your wife because your wife got a master. Yo, no disrespect, no disrespect to the brother's wife, his ex-wife or whatever, but there's a difference when you guys sit there, and calculate the t-test or a chi-square test, or you try and do a factorial analysis. Man, there's a difference. There's a difference in somebody talking about it and you calculating it and trying to interpreting the results.
And I think Uncle Bobby is a science advocate or a science enthusiast. I wouldn't say
Right.
he's not a
Right.
science teacher. He's a science advocate, science enthusiast.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah, he's science enthusiast, but I think the problem is that, he's pushing that European scientist mindset. I think that's the problem. Eurocentric mindset. And we got too much evidence to say that Eurocentric thought is destructive towards us. There's too much evidence for that, but yet people still want to push that shit because they think it's neutral, it's universal. Whatever, man.
So Uncle JJ 7000, he came in the thread. So I told you that Unc made a statement 2 days ago, calling him out. He made a statement. He made a post yesterday also. So this is his second post. He says, his second post, he says, nah, this is like you shot at somebody and then he's shooting them back the next day. He's doing it again the next day. Said the matter concerning the so-called case of the enchanted steel pendant sold by Divine Prospect warrants serious scrutiny. The claim that this pendant possesses the power of prayer specifically for African Americans is unsupported by credible evidence. In fact, these scrolls were discovered at an archaeological site southwest of the old city of Jerusalem and have no legitimate connections to the African American history or to indigenous African spiritual customs and traditions. They hold no recognized influence on traditional African spirituality. This, my friends, is nothing but a scam. Furthermore, Divine Prospect promotes the notion that African Americans are the black Jews. I'm ready to discuss this, Divine Prospect. So Unc said this yesterday, basically like his second post in a row, going at it. Let me see what did Divine Prospect respond. Divine Prospect says, okay, so Captain Tazoriak?
Yeah.
So Captain Tazoriak says, this is hilarious what y'all doing. Unc says teaching. Divine Prospect says he's grasping for straws, looking for attention again. Captain Tazoriak says Divine Prospect definitely. Unc West says Captain Tazoriak. So you think Africans in America are from Israel by way of Western Central Africa? Captain Tazoriak says yes. So Divine Prospect says, Unc, are you going to take Mandinka Mali offer? All right, let me say it again. Divine Prospect says, Unc, are you going to take JJ 7000 offer to discuss this on his neutral platform? Yes or no? Also, I will counter that most African Americans, according to your proposition, culturally appropriate other ethnic groups that do not pertain to them. Let's go. So Unc made a post yesterday. Divine Prospect called him out. But really, you could say Unc called him out by saying, I'm ready to discuss this, Divine Prospect, yesterday. So he made a post 2 days ago. Then he made a post yesterday, double downing on it and saying, I'm ready to discuss this. So Unc gave a who and a what. Divine Prospect come back and he gave a where, when, and why. He say, let's go to JJ7000 platform and let's discuss it. You following along, Uncle Hercules?
Yeah.
Okay, so Unc say what Divine Prospect says, and while we're at it, let's discuss the various things you sold over the years as well. We keep receipts. That's what Divine Prospect said to Unc. Unc replies, I'm looking forward to that. You can meet me on Garfield channel. So bro, Unc did the switch and bait. All right, so look. Unc says, I'm looking forward to that. You can meet me on Garfield channel. Divine Prospect says, Unc, JJ already offered a platform, so let's use his. My brother Garfield is already established. Let's give some others an opportunity. Plus, you already agreed to it with JJ, and I did too. JJ says, Divine Prospect, yeah, man, they always run the Garfield. I am non-biased. You want to debate on my channel. Then JJ says, Captain Tazoriak, running from Divine Prospect, he agreed to debate him on my channel. Now he trying to run the Garfield channel where Garfield hold his hand. Uncle JJ 7000 says, plus I'm more entertaining than dry ass Garfield. Man, how you feel about all this craziness?
It's crazy. You don't. The thing is Unc, you know what I'm saying, Unc and Garfield, you know what I'm saying, tight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying, Divine Prospect, like, yo, why the fuck am I going to Garfield channel? It's your boy. You know, we got going to neutral channel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, that's your boy. It's like, I'm coming to the hood to fuck with you. I'm coming to the hood to whoop your ass. I'm coming to your block. Come on, man. Yeah, so yeah, they need to come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Wavy channel. Get a neutral channel. The fuck that. You know, come on the channel where it's neutral. And you ain't gotta worry about bias and shit, because your Uncle and Garfield, they tight. My man Captain Tazariak. I remember, y'all bumped heads with Captain Tazariak like a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never like after that, it was just, you know what I'm saying, we ain't never talk about that. We ain't never like talk before that, after that, you know what I'm saying? We bumped heads some shit. I don't know, he was talking some shit, but he had mentioned some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, nigga. You know, how he just came home. And I was like, nigga, you think you're the only one who's been in prison? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck you think this is? And I'm supposed to step back because you've been in jail. Nigga, I've been in jail too. The fuck out of here. But Captain Desire will be on point though. He be on point. Now, I don't mind sitting back, you know what I'm saying, talking to him, to build with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna bump heads, definitely, but and Divine Prospect need to get on that JJ joint, or coming to your channel to have
hey man, Divine Prospect, Unc West. If y'all feel like and Unc been live on Garfield channel now for going on 3 hours. So Unc and Divine,
are they on there right now? Are they on there right now?
Yeah, Divine Prospect not gonna go to Garfield channel though. So
okay, yeah.
Unc and Divine Prospect, if y'all need a neutral platform to come get y'all shit together, y'all can definitely do it over here. If y'all can't do it on Uncle JJ 7000 channel, Uncle JJ offered for y'all to do it on his channel. So it's up to y'all. Hey man, if y'all can't handle that over there, y'all can definitely do it over here. You know, Sarnetta always take it. Suge, what's good?
What's going down?
Talk to me, boss.
Hey, this Josh. My shit. I think I hopped on the wrong account or something.
You hopped on the wrong channel.
Yeah.
My nigga Josh. All right, my boy. You say wrong topic, nigga. Not this topic, nigga. I don't know too much about this topic.
What y'all got going on?
So we basically got two black brothers going at it. one of the black brothers is accusing the other black brother of scamming. He's basically saying one of the black brothers named Divine Prospect, he's selling some ancient silver scroll blessing pendant.
Okay.
You know what a blessing pendant is?
I heard of it. I ain't real familiar with it though.
So basically people wear blessing pendants to get blessed, you know what I'm saying? They feel his power in that pendant. So basically this guy named Divine Prospect is selling them on his website. This other guy, atheist, named Ankh West, has called him out, said he's scamming. Um, he hit him up he made two posts on Facebook back to back. Uh the first post he was like, "You out here scamming, blase blase." Um, Divine Prospect responded basically saying, "You got my number. You could have hit me. We live in the same city. You know what I'm saying? You clout chasing, basically." How you feel about? Oh, and basically, Divine Prospect was like, somebody made a comment was like, you was selling shoes from China, or you was selling, um, basically you was selling Air Unks, like some knockoff Nikes." And Divine Prospect responded and said, "Yeah, I bought 3 pair of Unk shoes for support, and I still got the receipts." Basically, how you feel about that?
Shit, that ain't no good look right there. That I can't say for sure if he's scamming because I don't know, but that shit don't sound good.
So yeah, so basically it's like you got one guy saying a dude is scamming for selling blessing pendants, and the guy that's being accused of scamming is saying, "Nigga, I was buying some of your you used to sell like basically Egyptian shoes or African shoes, and to the people basically like if I show you the shoes, you probably I don't know, Josh. You probably rock some Timberlands, man. You probably rock some Timber Unks. He got got these Unk Force Ones. Let me see if you rock these right here. You rock these right here, Josh? The Unk Force Ones.
Nah, I couldn't fuck with them. Hold on.
You want to pay $80 for these?
80? Nah.
How much would you pay for these?
Man, you know support a little business. You can throw them a nice $40, $50, something like that.
$40, $50.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
all
man.
about supporting the business.
Hey, Josh, we is in a recession right now too.
Yeah, it's rough right now.
It's the wrong time to be taxing on anything, goddamn.
You can get you some Air Force Ones for $80.
My boy Josh trying to give us another option, Uncle Hercules.
Nah, I'm just putting it out there.
My boy say we're gonna give you another option.
But
Now,
keep in
for real.
mind, the Air Force Ones is a white man's shoe,
Right.
so you got to keep that part in mind.
Right.
Right.
So, hey, Josh, have you ever ran into a Hebrew Israelite, or these man? The Nation of Islam getting the fruit of Islam getting big in Houston right now.
Hey, it's crazy you said that because I actually ran into some people from they claim they was from the nation.
They had the bow tie.
Nah, yep, bow tie. Nice little collar, nice dress shirt, pants, overalls with it. All that.
Which y'all, you had a discourse with them, or you just ran like a high and by?
No, I'll just be chopping it up with them, seeing where they mind really be at. How they got to that point.
What they be saying?
I don't know. I never could. I mean, I never could really understand. I get Islam. I mean, I can understand it, But the Nation of Islam, that's a little hardcore right there.
That's a little radical.
Yeah.
Look. Hey, you know what? I know what's crazy, man. My cousin, he in the Nation of Islam. Matter of fact, you remember Pops?
Yeah.
My grandpa.
Yeah, I remember him.
His his um his son is in the FOI right now, and bro, they still sell them bean pies, bro.
Oh
Uncle
man.
Hercules, they selling bean pies in 2025.
That's
Nigga, we went to a birthday party, a family birthday party.
My bad. I hear you. I hear you. I'm just cooking right now.
My nigga Martin was cooking too, man. It's cooking time. Goddamn, I need to get on the stove. God damn it. But now,
But selling bean pies is how they built the nation. You know what I'm saying? Selling bean pies and selling the newspapers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, of course they still gonna do it. Yeah,
that's the bread and butter, huh?
yeah. So I respect them for that. I respect the nation for that, man. Keep it going and shit.
Oh, you respect them for selling bean pies?
Yeah, because they keep. I mean, I respect them for keeping it going. You know, keep the tradition going of making that money, independent money for the nation.
You think they be paying taxes on them bean pies?
You said what?
You think they be paying taxes on them bean pies?
Nah. Because it's like an independent contractor, you know. I mean, they can report the taxes, but you know they ain't gonna report everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they ain't gonna report everything, and I mean that's what we need to do. That's what we did at the end of slavery when, you know what I'm saying, to turn the century, we had our own shit.
So when it comes down, my bad, go ahead.
I'm saying at the turn of the century, we was doing our own shit. Bean pies, you know, your own schools, your own stores, you know what I'm saying? Doing for ourselves, supporting ourselves. But we stopped doing that because, you know, white people, you know, they like, hey, we all equal. you know, hey, let's stop that. You know, hey, come to our stores now. and shit. So, yeah, we got to get back to supporting our own people.
That's a fact. So, basically, when it comes down to it, you basically saying Ankh is trolling, and they need to get in the ring.
Yeah. So yeah, Divine Prospect, yeah, let them go ahead and hash it out, break that joint out, and you know, Ankh should, you know, of course, Ankh ain't scared, but you know, you definitely got to go on a neutral platform. You can't do it on Garfield joint because that's your boy. I mean, come on, champ. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I would love to see that Divine Prospect because Divine Prospect he pretty deep, brother, pretty deep. You know, so I would love to see that. But I'm gonna get out of here, man, so I can finish cooking and shit. So respect everybody.
Right,
I love you guys.
take it easy.
All right.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
What about them Israelites? You ran into a Hebrew Israelite yet?
I hadn't actually ran into one, but man, there's some different shit right there.
You think they radicals too?
I think they the most radical out of all of them.
Out of all of them.
Like some of the stuff they believe in. I mean, I kind of believe in some of the same stuff, but they just take it to the extreme with it.
Right, right. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. But yeah, so we gonna see how this shit play out, man. Uh, Unc, you need to like Uncle Hercules said, you need to just go and get in the ring with him. Do it on JJ channel. If it don't happen on JJ channel, y'all can do it on my channel. Divine Prospect is ready to defend his Bible. Um, and you know what I'm saying, ready to defend your science. So you need to go and get that for the people. The people need that. You know what I'm saying? The people need that like as much as they need the Uncle Said debate, Uncle Said versus Nepal, or JJ versus Nepal. The people need that. Let's make these debates happen. Let's get in this goddamn ring and stand on what you stand on. You know what I'm saying? Man, we about to get up out of here because everybody that come on, I gotta get in. That made me hungry. I lost $50 last night on the Knicks. Knicks, y'all sorry as fuck. Jalen Brunson, you a goddamn crybaby. Um, I don't know what to say. Um, I think OKC. Josh, who you think gonna win the final?
But
You say what?
I like to see who you talking about for the finals.
Yeah.
I I think OKC gonna win. I wouldn't mind seeing Indiana win, but that OKC team just different.
Is it me or do you feel like this been an off year?
It definitely been an off year.
Like this don't even
Ain't
2K wouldn't even put this together.
nah. But I didn't keep up with the season too, like with basketball too much during the season this year. I started kind of watching it during the playoffs.
Didn't didn't one of the Celtics get hurt? Jason Tatum.
Yeah, yeah. Tatum got hurt.
But when he got hurt, they was already losing or what?
Yeah, yeah. It was what was it? I think they was down like 2-0 already, and then that game he got hurt. Like it was already a blowout.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this it feels like, bro. I want to say it's back to team basketball. I want to say that because OKC is a team basketball team. The Knicks are a team basketball team. Ain't no superstars. OKC got one superstar. The Timberwolves are a team basketball team. Only got one superstar. The the uh the Pacers are a team basketball team. No real superstars. It's like, was this a team basketball year, or do you feel like players got injured? Because I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think the Clippers was ever full, ready to go. It's a couple of Clippers, Boston. Uh, didn't the Mavericks got injured?
Yeah, the Mavs got hit with injuries hard.
I don't know. It seemed like, yeah, Anthony Davis got hurt. It seemed like an off year. LeBron got hurt.
AD
Was
was hurt. Kyrie tore his ACL. It was definitely a lot of injuries.
you think it was a team basketball year or was it just an off year?
I want to look at it like a little bit of both. I feel like it was some injuries, but I feel like you starting to see a transition to team back to team basketball.
You think that's you think that would be good or bad for the NBA?
I think it'd be good for the NBA.
Okay. I think if no lie, Josh, if OKC win, which I think they is, I think OKC got like a 70% chance of winning. I think it was like minus 670 or minus 750 on some books. But if OKC win, you think it's gonna be a whole bunch of more SGA fans and OKC fans from outside of Oklahoma City?
Oh yeah, you know that's how it go. Man. Everybody, OKC fan, you know they build the right way. Everybody gonna like them. That's how that bandwagon shit normally go.
Right. 'Cause I remember when
Last year, a lot of Celtics fans came out of nowhere.
right. I remember when OKC when you had Kendrick Perkins, KD, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. Man, it was OKC fans when they went to the finals against LeBron. It was OKC fans coming out of nowhere.
Nah, yeah, facts.
Like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. Yeah,
That's how it go.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. What's up with the Texans, man? What we gonna do this year? Oh,
Houston, like Houston, like, Houston
it's
gonna be they gonna be good this year. Well, I like what they did, but I'm just wondering, did they, address the offensive line ish situation enough?
right. You got a lot of people saying that this could be a CJ Stroud make it or break it year. Like, for instance, and you know this crazy. You know you gonna understand it when I say it. You got people saying, "Pay, uh, pay Tank Dell right now and franchise tag CJ Stroud at the end of the year." Like people is literally saying this might be a make or break year. Like if he do okay, if he just cool, franchise tag his ass. And instead of giving him his deal right now, maybe with a discount, maybe without. How you feel about this?
CJ, I look at it like, okay, when I watched CJ, when I seen him come out of college, I was one of the people who thought Bryce would be a little better. But yeah, I feel like, and then his rookie year he shined. Then last year he kind of took a step back, but he had a reason to step back. So by that logic, I can see a scenario where you look at it like a make or break year. I still think he's a franchise quarterback, but he can earn a lot of money or he can lose a lot of money.
So you think would you go would you how would you handle that contract situation? Would you franchise tag who would you franchise tag and who would you extend out of CJ Stroud and Tank Dell?
Oh yeah. See, I would definitely extend CJ Stroud, but I don't know if you want to. That's a lot of money on a franchise tag for Tank Dell with his health situation. I think when he
Damn,
healthy, he could be like a top 15 type receiver.
damn. So you actually looking at the scenario the opposite. You looking at it so so franchise tagging CJ Stroud not even in the picture. You looking at the opposite, right? You heard me, Josh?
You say what?
Franchise tagging CJ Stroud is not even in the picture. You saying go ahead and extend him and then be on a momentary basis with Tank.
Yeah, I wouldn't franchise tag him.
So what if you had to franchise tag and extend one of them? So you got to
Yeah,
franchise tag one and you got to extend the other one. How would you handle that situation?
if you had to,
Right.
uh, it's rush franchise tag your quarterback, but in that situation, like from the team point of view, it would be smarter to franchise tag CJ Stroud and extend Tank Dell. He's gonna be a little cheaper.
And so you're saying deal with CJ the following year?
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's what they basically was saying, bro. But if you look at it, and you got to be honest, Josh, if you looking at this from a player perspective, you feel me? Getting you what was he the number 2 or 3 overall pick? you getting that, you getting franchise tag after being the top 5 overall pick, and they extending somebody that was in the second or third round over you. How you think CJ feel about that?
Oh no, see, but that's why I say it's kind of tricky that that won't work out. I think it's a scenario where you can extend both of them.
Oh yeah,
Tank Dell, he kind of the thing. He's a good receiver, but the thing that's been killing him is the injuries.
and I think you can't extend both of them because they got to extend Will Anderson,
Well, see, I wasn't even thinking about that part of it. You right.
so they can't extend both of them. They're gonna go, D'Amico go cover their defense first.
So would you fifth year option both of them as far as I mean not Tank Dell, as far as CJ Stroud and Will Anderson?
I CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. I think like what you said, I think I have to you would definitely have to fifth wheel option CJ no matter how you feel about it because it's business. And I try to go ahead and extend Tank and Will. I try to go
Yeah.
ahead and extend them and franchise basically the fifth year option on CJ and then deal with CJ the next year. But I was basically saying like he gotta look at it like, hey, you basically gotta tell him like, hey, we about to save a little bit of money and rebuild this offense, rebuild this O line. Cause like you said, bro, I don't think they handled the O line issue in the draft or the offseason.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's all about which CJ Stroud you think. I think we gonna see a better version from than last year, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as year one. Just simply because I feel like it's really the offensive line up front. I feel like they ain't got enough to protect him how he need to be protected.
All right, what about Jaden Daniels? You think he gonna have a year 2 slump?
Uh, Technically, yeah, but not because I don't think he's good. It's just the schedule getting a lot harder, and they're gonna have a little film on him. I mean, I still think. I mean, you can say he's gonna have a slump, but he'll still be at the about the top 10, top 15 range.
Who making the playoffs this year? The Cowboys or the Redskins?
Uh, I want to go. I want to go Washington on that.
Damn, you think that? Hey, bro, you hear yourself? If the Cowboys don't make the playoffs, that means Joe Mixon go start like the last 4 5 games. I mean, not Joe Mixon, Joe Milton. That's his name. Yeah,
If
Joe
that
Milton.
happens, that just could be that ain't good for that.
Right. So why would you say that, Josh? Come on, man. You know the Cowboys gonna be in the comments like, what is you talking about? You don't think this? Hey, look, this is that year to go to the fuck playoffs or bust. This is Super Bowl or bust for that. What you think?
It really got 'em. What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was saying you got Michael Parsons over there, not at OTAs, voluntary OTAs. CD hungry. Dak hungry. Do you feel like this is Super Bowl or bust for the Cowboys? For Dak, my bad, for Dak.
All right, my bad. I had a phone call. What you were saying?
I was basically saying, do you feel like this is Super Bowl or bust for Dak?
I think it's like that every year for a Dallas Cowboy quarterback. I don't think he'll have no excuses this year. But if we being real, Cowboys fans will always find an excuse.
Right. But I think if the
That's a tough
Cowboys
question.
say it again.
That's a tough question because I actually think Dallas and the Commanders are gonna be good this year.
You ain't gonna have 3 teams out of the same division make the playoffs
But
though.
that's what I know ain't gonna happen.
You know the Eagles going they looking at what you're saying.
Eagles is locked in the playoffs. They gonna win at least 10.
Fact. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Cowboys don't make the playoffs, bro, Dak is gonna get released.
You think
He gonna get released or traded. Jerry Jones cheap, so he might trade him for a 5th-round pick, but he gonna get released or traded.
I think Joe Milton will eventually take over for him.
That's what it's looking like, man. That's definitely what it's looking like. But all right, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Hey, Josh, appreciate you for tapping on. My boy Josh say, I think I came in the wrong show.
Yeah, man. Let me know when y'all go live again. I'll hop on.
You know it's good. You know it's good. All right, my boy, appreciate you. Hey, man,
All right,
everybody,
bud.
like and subscribe, man. It is going down. You know what I'm saying? We stayed all facts. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of these shows